You feel more ready than you've ever been. You've healed, you've grown, you've waited, and somewhere deep inside, you're wondering, when will God send them? Have you ever asked yourself that question? When does the waiting end? When does preparation turn into promise? There's a principle we see in Scripture. 3 things that Ruth, Esther, and Rebecca had in common before God moved in their lives. I cannot predict when God will send your soulmate. Only heaven knows that. But I can show you what readiness looks like. And if you're experiencing these 3 things, it means something sacred is complete in you. Before I tell you what they are, I need to be clear about something. This is not prophecy. This is principle. I cannot tell you when God will move. I cannot give you a timeline. I cannot promise that your soulmate is arriving tomorrow, or next month, or even next year. What I can tell you is this: there is a difference between being ready and receiving what you're ready for. The soil can be prepared in March, but the farmer may not plant until December. Your readiness does not determine God's timing. It only means that when He does move, you will not sabotage what He sends. So hear this as encouragement, not prediction. You are being prepared. God sees you, and His timing, even when it doesn't feel like it, is perfect. Now here are the 3 things. 1. Peace replaces panic. Look at Ruth in Ruth chapter 2. She is in the field. And here's what the text shows us. She is not chasing a man. She is being faithful in what is right in front of her. She is working, gleaning grain, serving Naomi, focused on survival, not romance. Ruth 2-7 says the foreman told Boaz, "She has been on her feet from morning till now." She was diligent, faithful. And when Boaz saw her, he asked, "Who is that young woman?" He noticed her, not because she was positioning herself to be noticed, because she was faithful where God placed her. That is the first thing. Peace replacing panic. What does this look like in your life? You used to panic about your timeline. You used to check dating apps obsessively. You used to feel desperate every time another birthday passed. You used to compare yourself to married friends and spiral into what's wrong with me. But now, something has shifted. You are genuinely at peace being single, not performing peace, not pretending, real peace. You are not checking apps every hour. You are focused on your life, not just on finding someone. Birthdays no longer trigger panic. You are content where you are. You can celebrate your married friends without comparing their timeline to yours. This is peace replacing panic. And here's what that signals. You are ready. Not because you gave up, because you grew up. You stopped trying to force God's hand and started trusting God's heart. Ruth wasn't chasing Boaz. She was faithful in what God called her to, and faithfulness is what drew his attention. Does this mean your soulmate is arriving tomorrow? No, it means you are ready. But God still chooses when. So if you are experiencing this peace, thank God, you are prepared. Now trust His timing. 2. Purpose becomes primary. Look at Esther in Esther chapter 2. Esther 2:12 tells us she spent 12 months preparing, not for a husband, for a calling. She was being prepared to potentially become queen, a position that would later save her people, though she did not know that yet. She was not obsessing over whether the king would pick her. She was not worried about whether she was enough. She was focused on one thing: preparing for whatever God called her to. Esther 2:15 says, Esther won the favor of everyone who saw her. Why? Because she was not desperate for attention. She was prepared for purpose. And when the moment came, Esther 2:17 says, the king loved Esther more than all the other women. God used her season of preparation to position her exactly where she needed to be. That is the second thing: purpose becoming primary. What does this look like in your life? You used to spend more time on dating apps than on your calling. You used to make decisions based on where the men are. You used to feel like your real life would start when you got married. You used to measure success by relationship status. But now, something has changed. You are more excited about your calling than finding a man. You make decisions based on where God is leading you, not where the single men are. You are building now. Career, ministry, purpose. You are not waiting to start life after marriage. You measure success by obedience to God, married or not. This is purpose becoming primary. And here's what that signals. God has freed you from making marriage your idol. You are ready to receive it as a gift, not a need. Esther was not focused on getting the king. She was focused on being prepared. And preparation is what positioned her for what came next. Does this mean because you are focused on purpose, your soulmate is arriving next month? No. It means God has freed you. You are ready to receive marriage without making it your God. So if purpose is now primary, celebrate. You are free. God is working. 3. The past is completely released. Look at Rebecca in Genesis 24. She is at the well. She is not there to find a husband. She is there to serve, drawing water for her family. When Abraham's servant arrived looking for a wife for Isaac, Rebecca served him without knowing who he was or why he was there. Genesis 24:18, 1:9 says, she drew water for him, and then for all his camels. That is exhausting work. Camels drink a lot. Here is what is significant. Nothing in the text shows her being closed off. She is open-handed, diligent, generous. And the servant knew immediately, this is the one. That is the third thing. The past completely released. What does this look like in your life? You used to talk about your ex constantly. You used to compare every new person to past relationships. You used to carry trauma into new connections, walls up, trust broken. You used to replay past mistakes, guilt and shame, and what if I had? But now, something has healed. You barely think about your ex. You are free. You see new people as new, not as echoes of the past. You are open to connection, walls down, heart healed, willing to trust again. You have forgiven yourself. Past mistakes do not define you anymore. This is the past completely released. And here is what that signals. You are no longer blocked. The baggage that would have sabotaged the right relationship is gone. Rebecca was not carrying weight that closed her off. She was free, and that freedom made her ready to receive what came next. Does this mean because you have healed from your past, your soulmate is showing up this week? No. It means you are no longer blocked. When God sends the right person, you will be ready to receive them.